Hey everyone! Since I got some new second-hand dolls last week at the flea market, it is time to give them a little glow up until I add them to my collection. So let's start with Perry and Pearl. At first, I'm checking if there might be any big dirt chunks in their hair. There weren't any. Just some knots and normal second-hand grease. So I could just start wetting their hair and body with hand-warm water. To be able to clean the doll body properly, I use some regular hand soap and mix it into a moist dishwashing cloth. I think using a dishwashing cloth is way better than using a toothbrush, for example, because you don't splatter the dirt and water all around, and you get the doll clean way faster by also getting in all the crevices. And you don't scratch anything by accident. Some toothbrush bristles could potentially be too sturdy for the paint in the face, for example. Well, after the body is lathered, I put the cloth away and put some more soap in the hair by hand. And rinse everything out as good as possible. Then I put a good amount of regular hair conditioner in the hair and leave it in, so I'm able to brush all the knots out and detangle everything. When I'm able to get through the hair without any withstand, I collect all the hair that came off and put it into the trash. I don't want any plastic to get into the sink. Now it is time to rinse the conditioner out as well and washing the soap off of the doll body properly. I rinse the conditioner out of the brush too and get through the hair again. The brush I use is the normal Monster High plastic hairbrush that usually comes with the dolls, so you don't have to get anything special to brush or clean and restyle doll hair. And now she's ready to dry. Now it's time for Toralei. I do practically exactly the same procedure with her, but it goes way faster since she has very short hair and just one head. It turns out that Toralei has some tiny hair strands that are longer than the other ones, but they aren't loose, so I will cut these to the right length after her hair dried completely. On to the last doll of this video. Whoops, nearly forgot to show you the before state of the condition she is in. Well, hair tangled and second-hand grease, no big dirt chunks, everything check. Let's get her under the water and proceed like I did with the other ones. I wash their clothes with normal hand washing soap as well. You could use a soap for fabrics, but normal hand washing soap works for me just the same. You only need to be careful to wash similar colored clothes together. Especially the red colored clothes tend to rub off. So yeah, that's that. And lastly, I wash their shoes. The dishwashing cloth is helping me getting in all the little details very well again. But if there would be greater dirtiness to them, I would recommend using a toothbrush in that case. Usually I let the dolls air dry on a towel, and usually it takes them just one day to dry completely. Yeah, and here we have the before and after of Cleo Denial. When she was dry, I just brushed through her hair again, so it turned out silky and as good as new. I waited until Toralai's hair was completely dry before I cut the long hair strands, because if hair is wet, it tends to lay down flatter on the head than it does when it is dry, so if you cut it dry, I can be sure that the length should stay the same. Well, by brushing through the hair again, it turns silky and fluffy. Now to Perry and Pearl. The hair tends to look still a little bit wet, although it is completely dry, and at this point it just needs to be brushed through again to turn magically silky. I want to give them some curls, so I put all their hair into tiny curlers. Until they look like this. Then I get 2 bowls of water, and one of them is filled with very hot, nearly boiling water, and the other one is filled with cold water. I dip the doll hair inside the hot bowl and turn her around for a couple of minutes, and I try to not dip the entire heads inside the boiling water because Monster High doll hair is glued inside their heads and boiling water tends to loosen the glue. And if that happens, the hair could get crusty and gooey from that glue that would sip out over time, and I don't want that. So I'm carefully at this point, and yeah. And then I let them dry again and get rid of the curlers. To define the hairstyle, I just split the curls with my fingers and yeah, until I like how everything looks. And that's it. I think it is an improvement to before, and that's what I wanted to achieve. Boing. Okay, bye. So, and that's where they live now. Frankie Stein still works, and I figured out how to position Perry and Pearl without the risk of falling over again. Yeah, and if you watched my last video, you might recognize that there are even some more additions to the collection that have not been there before. And if you want to watch me wash some more dolls, I have made a playlist where you are able to binge watch all of them. I tried to link them here on the screen. So till the next video.